You can find out more about this fantastic offer by clicking the link in the description.
Call your mother. Go ahead, call. Tell her you won't be single much longer, that you're going to find a great man who worships and adores you, the love of your life, and you're finally going to have that amazing relationship you've always dreamed of. You're happily ever after. Maybe even give her those grandkids she's always talking about. Even if you have a few extra pounds or you need a good haircut. Even if you haven't had a date in longer than you'd like to admit, or you seem to date all the wrong guys, or the guys you go out with are commitment phobic. Even if the guy you're seeing has the reputation of being a player, all that is about to change. I'm going to show you how to meet and transform that one special guy you've been dreaming of into the man of your dreams that wants to be with you and only you. How to make him fall deeply and passionately in love with you. Make him so addicted to you, he can't bear to be away from you. That he's obsessed with the idea of being with you, and he can't stop talking about you and your future together. Hi, this is David Wygant. Whether you've seen me on MTV, E! Entertainment, CBS News, NBC, ABC, Fox, or a myriad of other TV shows, or you've read my books, blogs, articles, or interviews in magazines or websites. For nearly 20 years, I've been helping men and women all over the world that want to transform their love lives and have the courage to take action. And I do that for the simple reason that it's my passion. Right now, I'm going to tell you the 3 reasons why you're alone, why you give your heart away and keep getting hurt by men, why you haven't met the one, why you're destined to make these same mistakes over and over again unless you take action today, right now. And it has nothing to do with how beautiful you are, the size of your breasts or the size of your butt, what kind of lipstick you wear, how often you go to the gym, or anything else like that. It might shock you and it might piss you off. You might think, man, that David Wygant doesn't know anything about me. But I promise you, I'm just the messenger. The only goal I've ever had coaching millions of men and women for dating and relationships is for them to succeed. Now, it's your turn. Reason number 1, you're repelling the man you're trying to attract. Hard to imagine, but it's true. The signals you send out every day are telling high-quality men to stay away. You don't have to change who you are, but high-quality men will never approach you unless you start sending the right signals. With the right body language, you can draw them to you like an electromagnetic, and they'll think it was all their idea. Number 2, you undervalue yourself. High-quality men are attracted to women who are self-sufficient, that don't seem like they need a man to be complete. Men are repelled by women that are needy and magnetically drawn to a woman they feel like they have to earn. Make him feel like you're a woman he needs to take seriously and involuntary crave monogamy. He'll never even think about cheating. Number 3, future pacing. That one special man will become obsessed, dreaming and planning for the future he wants with you once you learn this incredibly simple technique. You won't believe how easy it is to make him beg you for a commitment and see his future with you and only you. Listen to these results from a study by the American Journal of Sociology. They blew my mind when I read it. If you took 100 women at age 25 and followed them through age 55, 1 will still be madly in love with her husband. 4 would have said they were happily married. 29 will be stuck in bad marriages and feel they are trapped. 11 will be unhappy and dead in relationships. 27 will be single and still dating after at least 1 divorce. 28 will have given up dating, having never been married, and 6 will be dead. That's 5% happy and 95% unhappy. If you want to know how to be part of the 5%, then this message is the most important thing you'll ever see. Okay, what if you can hire a coach to help you meet men? To figure out which ones to date, which ones to stay away from. Someone who knows how to avoid from losing situations. Someone to help you navigate your dating and relationships until you find the man of your dreams. Then make him worship and adore you, wants to be with you forever, to commit to you, to marry you. And let's say price is no object. In fact, I'll pay for it. You'd hire her, wouldn't you? That's Patti Stanger, TV's Millionaire Matchmaker. She's got the most experience, has an incredible track record for success, has her own TV show, and is world famous. Who cares if she charges $100,000? She's the best, right? Do something nice for yourself, and I'm paying for it anyway. She's the one that can keep you from wasting valuable time on dead-end relationships, teach you how to avoid dating creeps online, kick your ass out to get you out of your funk, and lead you to the man of your dreams. She can coach you through the entire process. You'll benefit from her years of experience. Learn the simple little tricks she's discovered that will make that one special man you've been fantasizing about fall in love with you. Become so obsessed with you, he won't even think about another woman and see his future with you and only you. Almost like having it done for you. She's the one person that can keep you out of the dreaded 95%. Isn't that what you're looking for? Isn't that what you deserve? Before I was on TV, before I had millions of followers, before I sold thousands of books and products, before I even got famous, I met Patti Stanger. It's fair to say that meeting Patti and having a chance to work with her and learn from her helped make me into the coach and man I am today.
Thanks, Dave. I could say the same thing about you. Ladies, are you sick and tired of bad dates and disappointing relationships? Do you look around at your friends with boyfriends and wonder why you're still alone? Are you frustrated because you aren't into the guys that want to date you? Do you wonder why the guys you like don't call you for a second date? Are you worried that your biological clock is ticking and the right man is nowhere in sight? Do you hate online dating? Endlessly frustrated with the quality of guys there? Are you swamped with unwanted emails? Of course you are. I want you to know the problems you are having are A, not your fault, and B, totally normal. I'm going to tell you exactly what's been keeping you down, how to break out of the rut and fire up your love life forever. More about that in a minute. Most of you know me as the super successful star of the Millionaire Matchmaker, and from the outside, my life looks like fun and glamorous. What you don't know is that my personal life hasn't been nearly as smooth or successful as my professional one. Actually, it hasn't been smooth at all. I've made some very bad choices along the way with men and struggled to find a healthy, loving relationship that lasts. You see, for a long time, I was duplicating the relationship I had with my father, and I didn't even know it. My father drank too much, was depressed, and blamed me for the failure of his business. When I was in 7th grade, my father's business failed, and we lost our great big house with a new Cadillac, had to move to a cheap apartment, and the car was repossessed. Then one night, he turned around and screamed at me that it was all my fault, me. I was 12 years old. Consequently, over the years, I chased all the wrong man and gave away everything because I was desperate for them to like me. I undervalued myself, and I was convinced that my life would never be complete until I had a man. Now, just any man, the one. Sound familiar? When I got famous, it didn't get better. Actually, it got worse. I had more to give away, and my self-esteem was at an all-time low. A while back, I decided enough was enough. I took a long, hard look at all the men and the bad choices I had made. I sat down with a glass of wine, went over them one by one, making a list of the red flags I should have seen, but didn't. And that list completely blew my mind. After going over all my relationships, incredibly, there were only 3 things on the list. 3, that's it. And every guy I had fallen in love with going back a long way back had all 3. They all drank too much, suffered from some kind of depression, and had money issues. That's when it hit me. I literally lost my breath, dropped my glass of wine on the floor. These were the exact same things as my father had. He was the first man I ever loved, and he pushed me away. I felt ashamed and humiliated all over again. I promised myself I would never make that mistake again, and I vowed to make my life what I wanted it to be, whether it included a man or not. I started training myself, but that wasn't enough. In order to really know why I was failing over and over and how to succeed, I needed to know as much about men as I knew about myself. So I called my old friend, who happens to be the most sought-after men's coach in the world, who worked with millions of men over the past 20 years, David.
When Patti told me how she'd been interacting with the men she was dating, I wasn't surprised by her frustration. Men and women are wired completely differently. They barely speak the same language, which is why the single biggest complaint from all women is that they just don't understand the way men think. It's actually very simple. They think like men. Patti and I spent hours and hours together uncovering the secrets of the male mind. We talked about what men really think about women that sleep with them too soon, what they really mean when they say they aren't looking for a commitment, how they're actually genetically wired for a long-term monogamous relationship, and how to tweak their emotions so they become obsessed with the idea of making you theirs forever. And it has nothing to do with going to the gym or wearing the right makeup. You see, all men have a relationship button that's waiting for the right woman who knows how to activate it. The result of these recorded sessions is an almost done-for-you, step-by-step system that we're making available to a small number of Patti subscribers for a very limited time. Patti and I have cracked the code, and we want you to have this incredible, easy-to-follow roadmap that leads directly to the man and the love you want and deserve. Sorry, Patti, I'm so excited about this system, I think I let the cat out of the bag too soon.
That's okay, David. I'm excited about it too, and I promise we'll get into it in a minute. Ladies, if your mother was anything like mine, if she taught you anything about love and relationships, it was all about finding your prince. Unfortunately, in that story, we're a bystander. And yet, when our moms talked about schools and career, they made it very clear that we needed to achieve. We were expected to be proactive and make good choices. Strange, right? We went to school to succeed in our professional lives. We learned how to eat the right foods and work out for the best results, but no one ever taught us how to be single, how to put our best foot forward online, and how to deal with the slew of emails from sleazy guys. No one gave us a strategy to stay out of dead-end relationships, to find a great guy and get him to want to be with us forever. We never learned what marrying men are looking for, how to attract them, what makes them pursue us and hunt us, how to make them feel like they just can't live without us, or even how to know they're falling in love with us. So many of us grew up believing we would somehow magically meet the perfect guy, ride off into the sunset, and our lives would be set. But now we're struggling, frustrated, angry, exasperated, almost ready to give up. We're afraid the best guys and the best relationships are behind us, that we missed the boat, that everyone around us, even if we're prettier, skinnier, more successful, has found someone and we're still alone. It's just not fair. But we still believe in our hearts that the right guy is out there. The one. Pay attention, ladies. Here's your first tip. It's the most important piece of advice you will ever get. If you keep waiting for the right guy to magically appear, your fears will absolutely come true. You'll turn around and years will have gone by and you'll be in the exact same position you're in today. That's what happens to 95% of us. If you get nothing else from this message today, please, please, please stop sitting around and waiting. Believe me, this problem is bigger than you think and it affects your whole life. It's like a giant snowball picking up everything in its path as it rolls down the hill. Before you turn around, it's grabbed the best parts of you and the years are just flying by. We can't afford to sit around and wait. It affects our confidence, self-esteem, how we achieve at work, even how we act in social situations. It makes us feel like our romantic life is in slow motion or worse yet, at a complete standstill. It's costing us the most valuable thing in our lives, time. And time isn't slowing down for any of us. Actually, quite the opposite. The years feel like they're going faster. It's no wonder that so many of us feel like victims. We've never had the tools to break this pattern. Until now. Dave and I have teamed up, combined our years of experience coaching, and have produced the most important tool ever created for women. We show you how to find him, date him, seduce him, keep him forever. An almost done-for-you system that's guaranteed to bring you together with the man of your dreams, make him fall passionately in love with you at a primal level, become addicted to you, and want to commit to you forever. You've already learned the 3 fundamentals that are the foundation of this system. 1, start sending out the right signals to attract your man instead of repelling him. 2, believe that you are just as happy without a man as you are when you have one, and make men feel like they have to earn your love. 3, learn to future pace, planting the seeds of your future together in your man's subconscious so it becomes his idea and his goal to be with you forever. These things alone will keep you out of the 95%.
Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. You have so much going for you. You look great for your age. You're smart. You're funny. You keep wondering, why the hell am I still single? I can tell you right now, it's got nothing to do with how pretty you are or the size of your thighs, and it has nothing to do with what makeup you wear or how old you are. Seriously, despite what the little voice in your head keeps you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you already have everything you need to find your husband. Almost. Are you ready to stop buying into the myth that someday your prince will come? Are you finally ready to stop wasting valuable time? The problem is most women have no idea they need to play an active role in their success when it comes to love. Patti and I are going to show you how to do it and be there with you every step of the way. We want to give your love life the kick in the ass that it needs. Here's some of what you'll get. In body language tips, Patti and I will teach you how to attract any man from across the room without saying a word. He won't know why, but he'll have an uncontrollable desire to be near you, like his life depends on it, like a thirsty man crossing a desert just to drink you in. We'll teach you how to flirt so a man loses all sense of time and gets lost in you and only you. He won't know why, but he'll want to take things slowly because he'll see you as a woman he wants to take seriously. What men are attracted to when you're out. You'll make all the right moves, attracting high-quality men, like bees to the honey. You'll start to feel like a superwoman among mortals, even if you haven't been approached in a long time. When is the right time to have sex? We'll explain why guys lose interest after you sleep with them, how to never again sleep with someone to make him like you better, and what the perfect amount of time is to wait for sex that will keep your man pursuing you, intent on a long-term, loving, committed relationship. Online dating tips. We'll tell you the 3 unconscious mistakes you don't even know you're making that's attracting the wrong guys, and how to turn yourself into a shining light in the darkness for high-quality men. Relationship red flags. Once you understand how men think, you'll have a built-in radar for spotting trouble early. We'll show you how to build a new positive relationship pattern so you never even think about the old one. And so much more. We're excited to offer to this very small group, including how to get out of your dating rut and find the right man. You'll learn how to transform yourself into the one woman men will stop at nothing to be near. What men really want from women. The men you meet will be stunned at how perceptive you are and understand him like no one he's ever met before. Sally K wrote, "Thank you guys so much for this awesome program. I listen to it every night before I go to sleep, and it's already paying off. I've dated for so long, it used to feel like it was a game I didn't know how to play. Now I feel like I'm playing to win. I never realized how my self-doubt was undermining me, and I was literally driving men away. Now I pretty much feel like the prom queen every day. No one's special yet, but I'm dating good men, and they can't seem to get enough of me. I'm loving it." Bettina S. wrote, "I feel like somebody just smacked me upside the head. Been going out with bad boys and players for so long. I never understood men. What were they thinking? Why would they become so distant after we slept together? Duh. Thanks to this incredible program, I finally get it and have turned the tables. A guy I thought wasn't really into me is suddenly obsessed with having me. Thanks again, David and Patti." Melanie C. wrote, "Thanks so much for this amazing system. I struggled so long to find a guy that wanted to commit. Even once gave a boyfriend an ultimatum, which didn't really end well. I'm addicted to future pacing and watch it work on a daily basis. I told a friend about it, and her boyfriend of 10 years just proposed. If more women knew how to use it, their lives would be so much better. It's the best thing ever. Just don't tell the guys about it, LOL. Look, it's pretty obvious from these reactions how valuable this program is. Imagine losing your anxiety and anger about dating and relationships forever. Never again thinking, if you only knew where the right moves were, you'd make them. Wondering if you should call or if it's too soon to sleep with someone. Imagine losing the overwhelming sense that no matter what you do, you're going to wind up alone. Imagine feeling like you have superpowers. Never again feeling like the guy you really want wants someone else. That for some reason you just aren't good enough. Imagine finally getting off the relationship roller coaster. Imagine cuddling with that one special man you've been dreaming about for as long as you can remember, staring deeply into your eyes, whispering that he will love you and only you forever. Then he slips his hand onto yours as you go off together, happily ever after. That's what Patti and I want for you. We want to be your secret weapon for dating, love, and relationships. That's why we made this incredible step-by-step system, and that's why we believe in our hearts that you need to have it. I think you understand what this program could mean to you and how it will change your life forever. It's time to do something for yourself. Invest in your own happiness. Start making the right moves now and for the rest of your life. Patti and I have devoted our lives to your success, to keeping each and every one of our clients out of the 95% who end up alone and unhappy. Don't you want the same elite information and top advice we give our private clients? To benefit from all our experience, to be one of the few that are set in the know instead of one of the many that end up out in the cold. Of course you do. All right, ladies, it's decision time. And you really only have 2 choices. You can keep going down the road you're on, but if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. It's no accident that road has led you here today. The universe has brought you here for a reason. It's giving you the chance to say yes to a change for the better. It's giving you the chance to grow, to improve, to find your dream man and make your life the way you always thought it would be. It's time to stop watching and wishing as your life flies by faster and faster every year. Isn't it time you wrote a new chapter? Isn't it time you chose yourself? Time to believe in yourself and invest in yourself. Your happiness depends on it. Patti and I are determined to help every single woman who has the courage to make a change find fulfillment in their love lives. Haven't you enough disappointment and frustration? Aren't you ready to make the healthy choice for your success? We know you are. We know how much you want this program. But first, the bad news. The retail price for this program is $197 when it becomes available. Demand for it is already extremely high. Based on Patti's rate and mine, that's actually a pretty good deal. But we aren't doing this for the money. We got into this business because we're passionate about helping people, and we're so excited at the prospect of so many women having this transformational product. The insider's price for our subscribers, for people like you who want to be proactive and are committed to change their lives, is $97. But here's the really good news, probably the best news you've heard all day. Just for being part of this select group of women hearing about this product for the very first time, we've dropped the price a lot. We don't know how long this video will be up, and the truth is it can come down at any time. But right now, today, you can have this product for an amazing $49. Incredible, I know. I mean, this is Patti Stanger we're talking about. But we didn't stop there. We know how much you're going to want this system and how much it will mean to you. We're also including these in 2 incredible free bonuses that will immediately amplify and accelerate your success. Mega bonus number 1, become Fearless Audio. So the value is $19.95. It's the ultimate addition to this amazing program and what people beg me to share. I'll teach you my secret technique to become fearless right now and never care how men perceive you ever again. You'll learn how to get true self-acceptance and eliminate negative influences, how to completely eliminate doubt from your life, how creating an amazing lifestyle has a positive effect on how attractive you are to men, how becoming outcome independent will immediately change your dating life and will make you more successful in meeting men without changing anything else, the way to immediately get rid of all your nervousness about approaching men you're attracted to, and how to feel good no matter what the outcome. Mega bonus number 2, developing winning attitude audio. This is the perfect supplement to what we teach in this program. You'll learn how to cultivate a winning attitude. When used in conjunction with what Patti and I teach you, will allow you to make a massive change in your dating life twice as fast. How to attract men everywhere you go, and how to have the energy that attracts the right men. Look, once you have it, attracting these men becomes effortless. How to gauge your interest in a man by how you feel when you're around him, so you become the selector when it comes to men. In addition to the bonuses, this program comes with our incredible 90-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. That's right, it's guaranteed. So you don't even have to commit to it. You can try it out for 3 months, and if you don't love it, just send it back. We understand that even if you ask for a refund, it will be on your computer for you to keep. But we're so confident that this system will change your life that you'll actually want to pay for it. Here's my promise to you. This program will be the best $49 you've ever spent. Go ahead and buy it now for just $49. As I said, you're one of a select group to receive this offer, and we honestly don't know how long it will be available. Go ahead and click the add to cart and get yours now. You've got 3 months to decide if you want to keep it. So borrow it for 90 days and see how your life changes. Just watch as your confidence, your mindset, your attitude, and your choices all improve. Stand back and let your jaw drop as the men in your life sit up and take notice. You'll be so glad you did. Eventually, you'll say the $49 for this program is the best investment you ever made. Go ahead, click the add to cart. It's time you invested in yourself. I can't wait for you to gear this program and get started changing your life. Here's to your success. This is David Wygant.
For more on this offer, click the link in the description below this video.